everyone, and welcome back to KingdomClan. I apologize for the slight delay in this episode, but I had quite a lot of things going on, and unfortunately that means that the kingdom had to wait a day. But thank you everyone who was so patient and for the lovely comments on the post I posted yesterday. I absolutely adore how supportive you guys are, and I'm very thankful for that. And speaking of you guys, one of you actually had a very interesting theory on the little kittens here. So our queen right now is Songbird, who is Tsunami and Jet's kit. And she was technically born after Aurora's kittens, but Sir Jet made her the queen. And someone said, well, the actual queen, who was born first of everyone, aka our Cloud here, looked very similar to Songbird when they were kittens. So if we look here, this is how Cloud looked as a kitten. And our royal queen Songbird, despite being more white, had the same pale gray. So some of you, well, one of you at least, was saying that maybe, just maybe, these two litters were born very, very close together, and Sir Jet actually swapped the two so that his bloodline would be, well, would continue to be the royals of this kingdom, which I really liked. So, with that being said, Princess Cloud is no longer a princess because she is now basically adopted by Sir Jet and Tsunami. So I will change. This is her birth parents, Aurora and Ingot, but considering she was swapped at childbirth, we are going to set her adopted parents as Tsunami and Sir Jet. And our royal queen Songbird who's actually Tsunami and Jet's kitten, is going to be swapped to Aurora, well, at least Ingot's. I can't put Aurora as the adopted parent because she's already dead. So there we go. And I mean, to be fair, yeah, I like that idea. So Princess Cloud, considering you are technically no longer Aurora and Ingot's kitten, you're not even a royal. So she's simply gonna be Cloud now. And Songbird, who is in fact Tsunami and Sir Jet's kitten, is going to be the oldest kitten of Elder Ingot and Elder Aurora. So there we go. We have some little trickery afoot here, which is pretty darn cool. If I do say myself, gosh. Also, thank you to whoever was suggesting this theory. It was super fun, and I love getting theories from you guys. It is a wonderful thing to then also put them into the game and really grow this world with you guys. Absolutely love it. Well, with that being said, let's actually continue our patrols and such here. So we do have Night Basil and Flutter, who are gonna go out on a random patrol. And Flutter apparently has a vision from StarClan, it seems. And Healer Fern is going to try to gather some leaves, well, some herbs, but it doesn't seem to be working. And on that note, actually, we do have some cats with poisoning right now. I don't remember quite which ones it is. It seems to be Sir Jet, Tsunami, Cloud, and Prince Kroba has gotten red cough. which I think is just from the poisoning as well, because he got poisoned, and then he had the thing saying that he was coughing up blood. And he's barely responsive from the poison. So I think the poison just developed into a red cough. Not the sickness, but more just the actions of red cough. Anywho, thankfully our royal queen is not sick, so that's nice. But it seems like we might lose all our heirs again. So we'll have to see about that. But hopefully, I mean, Sir Jet is chatting with birds, so maybe he's trying to like recruit cats. Okay, but it is time for our first moon skip, and this is year 11 already. So we're past a century now, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sir Jet got very lucky and has managed to recover from the poison. And he's no longer suffering from shock. But Tsunami died from the poison in their body. And I don't think Sir Jet ever told her that Cloud wasn't actually their kitten. Despite their lethality of the poison that courses through them, Cloud has managed to stay alive. Well, that's pretty darn good. And Sir Jet lies next to Commander Tsunami as the clan sits vigil for her. And the queen seems to be quite devastated by that as well. Okay, so we do need a new commander. and I thought actually instead of just ranking it by whoever I want, I'm gonna rank them by XP, and the highest ranked knight is going to be the one who becomes a commander. Although at this point, I mean, I think it's rank, there we go. Although at this point, Basil is the only one who is a knight anyway, so you know, there's not much competition there. So, Commander Basalt. I keep Basalt. I keep calling him Basil. It's Basalt, I believe. Bargains with Star Clan, begging them to send Commander Tsunami back. No! That's so sad. And I believe that's his sister as well. That is so sad. And now he has responsibility like that. Oh well. Cloud is not going out with Flutter. I don't know why that's a thing. Cloud is... Right, because Cloud was Aurora's kitten. I think Sir Jet just told Flutter to take care of Cloud while he manages the royal queen, I think is what's going on here. So I'm gonna send her out with Flutter. And they're gonna go on a random patrol, and they have to proceed because neither of them are actually knights. So there we go. Our commander is going to go fishing, and he does pretty well. And our healer, hopefully, nope, doesn't find anything. It must be so hard, like, starting to heal from just the basics of the basics, and you have no one to help you. And Cobra died of red cough. That is, he should actually be a crown Prince Cobra, but whoops. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate, but kind of expected to happen. And Elder Ingot is praying that Prince Cobra is safe in Star Clan. Yeah. Our royal queen is grieving, but she's fine, so that's good at least. Cloud, you and Flutter can go out again. Oh my gosh, well, we're not getting a lot of recruitment patrols, and I'm not allowed to not proceed on these because they're not actually what's it called? They're not knights, they're just peasants, so they have to proceed here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, no one dies. So that's really, really good. Commander Basalt, you can do whatever you want. And he's nervous. Just try not proceeding here, I guess. He wriggles clear of the obstruction, so that's nice. Yes, finally. And Fern seems to be getting the hang of the medicine cat duties. She gathered some horsetail and moss. And I think it's a she. Hold on. Yes, she is a female. Oh, she's daydreaming about having mates and kits some days, which she can do because she's a healer. She's not technically a medicine cat. We don't have a warrior code in this one, so. I'm sorry, what? Elder Ingot awakes with multiple objects stacked on them and the sound of giggling cats in the distance. What? Was that? I wonder if Cloud and Songbird, our queen, are like super good friends. Well, actually, we can just check that here, can't we? No. She's jealous of Cloud, apparently. And how does Cloud feel about her? She has absolutely zero emotions. Cloud actually doesn't like Surjet, and she's cold, so that's pretty darn cool. And she really doesn't like Flutter, my gosh, okay. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. They see some two legs gathered around, but nothing seems to be happening there. Oh my gosh, Basalt. He's training alone again, and the fucking slope collapses on him again. Don't proceed. Yeah, wriggle your way clear. Basalt, you're our commander. Oh gosh, I don't know how the Empire is doing. Our neighboring, well, Empire, I guess. But surely it's better than this. We have some silly little family here, just. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty darn funny. I would love to get some new cats now that we have a new queen who actually would allow that, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Ingrid has decided to move on from Aurora. Fern's nose has finally stopped running, that's nice. And the medicine nest have been refreshed with new moss from the herb stores. Well, that's nice. That's good. Cloud and Flutter, you two are going out again. And apparently it goes very well. They're searching for present in a very, very beautiful area. I mean, Commander Basalt, you're the kind of cat who should not have the commander title, because you are just not going to proceed on any of this, because he's nervous. So he's just not gonna proceed. Fern is taking a break, it seems, just chilling and sunning herself in the green leaf sun. It's probably pretty cold in this crystal cave, so I could definitely see them kind of spending a bit more time outside. Well, some of them at least. Okay, what is this? KingdomClan rallies around Cloud in celebration. Even without a leader, life must go on, and Cloud has proven that they are ready for a warrior. Okay, so Cloud has reached the age of maturity. So she's just she's adult. Not adult. I count that as 2 years or so. But she's no longer a minor, I guess. As a Starkland cat steps forward to give healer Fern. Yeah, okay, so Fern is also adult now. And she decides to pick something to adorn her pelt. She's beautiful! And she's happy that, well, you didn't choose the life of a medicine cat, but she's happy that she was chosen. That's good. She's cunning, a good speaker, and a good swimmer. I wonder if Healer Fern has her den. I mean, here's her den. But I wonder if this little river here goes deeper some places, and she just loves swimming in the crystal, sparkling river. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so we also have Cloud, who's now an adult. She's feeling down, but of course everyone thinks she's 11 moons. Although, as I said, the theory was that these two litters were born very, very close together, not actually a moon apart. So like one at the end, one at the beginning of a moon. And Songbird is actually curious about StarClan and oddly insightful. Whereas... Oh, okay, so Cloud is actually a good healer. That's interesting. Anywho, let's send Cloud out with Flutter, because Basalt isn't allowed to go out unless it's with a knight. So these two actually have to keep going. Oh no. Oh, please tell me this isn't a poisoning again. Okay, it's eaten like normal. We're good. But yeah, because Basalt is a commander, he's not allowed to go on patrol with anyone but a knight. Your patrol comes across a squirrel. It's nibbling a morsel. Well, surely you can catch that. Yeah, good job. Healer Fern, you're gonna go off. Okay, it's not very... She's not doing very great, but, you know, she's trying and she likes her life. And she likes helping others, it seems. So that's good, at least. Let's skip another moon, and it is leaf fall now. Sergette tells themselves that they can't let these feelings consume them, and he has to live with it. So I guess he's gotten past Tsunami's death a little bit, and probably also the whole switching kittens at birth. Songbird will always feel grief, but her grief has softened as well, if only just a little bit. And she is a full warrior of the clan, which she's not. She's a leader, actually. So let's manage roles here and promote you to leader. There we go. She is now officially our queen. And some of you guys wanted me not to kill the cats down to them only having one life. But the kingdom doesn't believe in StarClan, hence they cannot get 9 lives when they become leaders. Which is why they only have 1 despite them being leaders. Because I mean, she does have a connection to StarClan, which is fair, and she's somewhat clairvoyant. She's a little bit sneaky as well. Hold on. I can't do that, right? I can. Okay, so now she has 9 lives again. You know what? She has a connection to StarClan. Maybe if she has a connection to StarClan, do you guys think we should let them have 9 lives? Like, if they become queen or king? I'll have to put up a poll about that, actually. And if I forget to put up a poll, then someone remind me. Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty cool. So if they have a connection to StarClan, maybe they can get 9 lives when they become leaders. Not that, well, king or queen. Not that, you know, not that they know it, but they just feel it, maybe. Okay, so she's gonna have, for now, she's gonna have 9 lives. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. And she's, what, somewhat clairvoyant and sneaky. Maybe she just goes out on solo patrols. She heads out to the mountains alone. Yeah. Cloud, you are gonna go with Flutter once again, because you guys don't have a choice here. Basalt, you're just hunting some prey. And Fern got a bit sore gathering herbs. Okay, but that's pretty interesting, because she does actually have... she has white cough, apparently, but she does actually have a connection to StarClan, so that's interesting. And we don't have any other cat who... Maybe that's why... Maybe she has a connection with StarClan, because she's not actually supposed to be the queen the queen wouldn't have a connection with them. Interesting. Hold on just a moment. Whew, there we go. So, let's see if we can put out some patrols here. We're gonna go with Cloud and Flutter being a pair. And they're trying to pick back something for the fresh kill pile, although it starts snowing, but they find a hiding spot as a snorestorm as a snowstorm descends and visibility drops. The patrol clumps together and retreats into a tiny mountain cave. Their pelts and tails and legs are tightly wrapped into one indistinguishable kitty cat ball. Well, that is adorable, but I don't think either of them would have liked that. Commander Basalt sees 2 legs. I don't know. I think he'll just not proceed. Healer Fern, hopefully you get some... Nope. Apparently she found deathberries. And she's gonna tell the queen to tell everyone else to avoid them. And hopefully Queen Songbird is gonna survive here. I am going to time skip, and Flutter has also gotten white cough, which is not great. But Songbird is now fine again. So let's send out our healer here. And she actually found dandelion and wild garlic. Let's see, Cloud and... Nope, not Commander Basalt, he's not allowed to. And you have to continue, and you died. Right, so that's not great. Cloud is now dead. Commander Basalt, you're gonna go out. I think you're just gonna not proceed. Yeah, Basalt. Cloud unfortunately didn't make it. I am quite depressed about that. I actually really like Cloud. The cats are actually starting to slightly fade away, which is pretty cool. Let's see, how is it going here in the Dark Forest? So Queen Willow is angrily stalking through the muck. And King Ghost is feeling a little bit hungry. And Princess Quartz. She's whimpering pathetically. Oh, Quartz, it didn't work out the way you wanted, did it? I just realized as well, King Ghost is a good kid sitter, so I'm wondering if that's why he's so good at like manipulating kittens? Question mark? Maybe, perhaps. Queen Snow is hoping that they have been a good leader. Well, you were the like 2 seconds you were queen. And King Shade is feeling sassy, apparently. Interesting. Queen Bee is watching the kingdom proudly. Interesting. Let's see what the healer Nightshade has. He's looking at the newborns in StarClan. Okay. Well, I think maybe Songbird is gonna go out on a patrol. Yeah, she apparently has worsened her relations with Hush Clan. I think, okay, now that she's like meeting other clans and such, I think maybe Songbird is realizing how horrible a state they're in when she saw like strong cats like that. So I think that might have inspired her a little bit to be a bit more harsh and strict. So inviting other cats in and having them train a lot and stuff. Sir Jet leaves or travels to Fire Clan to resolve some recent herb gathering disputes. Okay, so it seems like Fern might have overstepped a border. And he has moved on from loving Tsunami. Let's see, is anything happening here? Apparently Ingrid is just sulking around camp. Again. And Sir Jet can't imagine their life if they had never met Commander Basalt. Interesting. He also appreciates Fern telling him that he has a feather stuck in his face. And Songbird finds the way Flutter acts increasingly uncomfortable. Interesting. Do people just not like Flutter? It seems like they just don't like her. And I wish there was a mate for Queen Songbird so we can have some kittens, but there's literally no one. Because the entire kingdom is just her family. Literally. I mean, yeah, Jet is technically her father, so there's literally nothing here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Commander Basalt and Queen Songbird, I guess you two can go out. There's a new scent. I don't think Songbird would proceed, more because she's smart enough not to, you know, risk them dying as well. It's already Leaf Bear. There's no cats here. Jet believes they're meant for something greater. Interesting. Are you kinda getting frustrated with your powers here? Thinks Queen Songbird should be more prudent regarding clan relations. Yeah, I think he's getting kind of angry here, because it doesn't seem like Songbird really cares much for him. Especially because they were both sick the entire apprenticeship time, so she kind of grew old enough before he even got any influence over her. So I wonder if he's... yeah, I guess he's upset because his plan hasn't been working. Well, of getting him in control, because it seems like Queen Snowbird is just... or Songbird is just doing whatever she wants right now. Well, I mean, leading the kingdom the way she thinks is correct. Basalt, you can go out on patrol with Songbird, I guess. They're not gonna proceed here. Flutter, you're also going out. You see a bunch of fish. Let's see if that does anything. And Healer Fern might have gotten a vision from StarClan, but you can't make sense of it. Commander Basalt was trying to fluff up their nest when they discovered that they were a victim of a prank. Fuck stung. Now there's a sharp thorn embedded in their paw. Gosh darn it, Basalt. I mean, I guess he's an easy target. Flutter, you're gonna go out. No. Okay, she's fine. I thought she was gonna die. Basalt, you're gonna be sent out alone. You didn't catch the shrew, I don't think. Yeah, and Prey is running terribly today, but Royal Queen Songbird has patience and wisely waits for the perfect opportunity instead of getting frustrated. They come back to camp with a good contribution to the clan's stores, having had a relaxing day sitting with their thoughts while waiting for the prey to come to them. Yeah, so I think Songbird is really, really smart. Like, I think she knows how to wait and just act on the right time. I think she's gonna be quite the interesting leader, for sure. I think, yeah, she seems very, very smart, very, very quiet, very sneaky at that. And apparently she's somewhat clairvoyant. So that's pretty cool. She was caught humming to herself. I think she's just kind of in her own world, very, very proud of herself, being the queen of this kingdom. And she probably plans on doing great things in her lifetime. And if she has 9 lives from StarClan, I mean, that would be quite a long lifetime. So there we go. Commander Basil Smallcut is no longer bothering them, and Fern has gotten a running nose. But you guys, we are actually in New Leaf now. So, we have an interesting thing going on with Songbird here, who was swapped with Cloud as a kitten. So she would become queen. She has no heirs, of course, because why would we ever need those? I mean, you know. But potentially, depending on what you guys vote in the poll, she actually has 9 lives because of her connection to StarClan. So, with that being said, quite some interesting things are happening here in the kingdom. And if you guys are interested in seeing more, please do consider subscribing. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.